field today, trying to push their team to victory. It's Breeze's Saints going up against Cutler's Bears. With that, let's get out to Soldier Field. Standing by for the call, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, thank you much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago.
Gonna get a dub
today.
today.
We've got a good NFC matchup lined up here between the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Another pistol look here. Breeze now on first down. Left side and caught by Fleener. A very solid
Here you
gain
go,
of
baby.
27.
Come
There's
on
a
now.
nice completion to Kobe Fleener, and no one can be happier than Drew Brees.
Yeah, he had Jimmy Graham for all those years, Ben Watson last year, and now coming south from Indianapolis, Fleener. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
They took that to the house.
It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And it'll be first down, Saints.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Here's Breeze to throw. Dumps it off for Spiller. And he works it to the 30-yard line here.
Something right there, baby.
The headshots here, the
better get better coverage.
And what about Brandon Cooks?
If he's not a 1,000-yard receiver every year he's healthy in the league, I'll be surprised. Came out of college wanting to be a pro, studied all the best receivers in the NFL before he even got to the league.
We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
Let's go. Let's go, 5.
They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Let's go, 5. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Willie Snead all day.
Willie Snead, a 20-yard touchdown.
Easy
and
work.
The Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Now the extra point.
Oh, shit. Ah!
And it's
Okay.
good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
You're going to get this work.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
And this is going viral too, whether I win or lose. This shit going viral. Aaron 9623.
The lone setback is Langford. Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, get him. Get him. So I'm talking about, baby. Come on. Make this nigga quit.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
And he puts it through. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. And they take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Don't say goodbye. Relax.
They'll run for the first time with Jeremy Langford. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
On 2nd down, Langford. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down
That's
there. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot.
He's got a man, complete.
How the fuck he get that shit? Come on, man.
And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and...
Alshon Jeffrey! Touchdown, Chicago! Alshon Jeffrey,
you got
65 yards. And the Bears draw a bit closer. Well, that was the fly route for a touchdown, and since he caught that one and scored it, I got to tell the story before the game. We were standing there. He was running deep routes, dropped one. It bounced up and just hit me right in the gut, and I said, come on, man, but there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right,
I'm good.
We got the ice pack up here. You're just fine. What I loved about it was the subtlety of the route, because everyone knows he's fast. They're going to play him for that route first and foremost, but sometimes it's a head fake. It's varying your speed off the line of scrimmage. It's giving the defensive back different angles to think about. Is he going inside? Is he going outside? And then, as you noted, he just took off past him. Oops, there he goes again.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And here are the Chicago defensive starters.
Eddie Goldman's everything you want in a defensive tackle. A run stopper who can move upfield and rush the passer.
It's complete. Fleener, right side. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. Yeah. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now a man who sat out 3 seasons. This is Tim Hightower. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So it'll be first down here after the run. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now Breeze. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Three yards to go on 2nd down. Toss pass play to Spiller. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Ordinarily in short yardage, most people don't run a toss because it takes a little bit longer to develop. But some teams see it as a very physical type run because the amount of people that get out in front of the runner, offensive linemen, tight ends, sometimes an extra back, they like to run that play there and try and run over people.
Breeze now to throw. And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
To throw is Breeze. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it'll be 3rd down. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Now Breeze. Hard throw, incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
And the Bears offense coming back out on the field, and they have to be very excited about what they've been able to do with the O-line, Charles.
You've taken care of Kyle Long up front at right guard. You know he's going to be a Bear for a long time, and that's a great thing for them. But they add Josh Sitton, who Green Bay let go, and now they put him in at left guard. That also protects whoever ends up playing center, whether it's Ted Larson or maybe the rookie Cody Whitehair. Jay Cutler's got to feel better about how they're going to run it and, of course, how he's going to throw it. Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. On 2nd down, Cutler. And this is complete to Zach Miller. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
A long way to go for the offense here on 3rd down. Now Cutler on 3rd and long. He's got that one complete to Eddie Royal. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that 3rd down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a 1st down.
3rd time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on 3rd, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. On 1st down, it's Cutler. They go screen play to Langford. So a minute 56 to play in this 1st half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. And now a 1st down following that long gain. The lone setback is Langford. From the red zone now, here's Cutler on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown.